we do have to move on, so let's go ahead and take on our next level 83 main story quest entitled Strange Bedfellows. With the immediate crisis averted, Lucia seeks to gain a clear understanding of the present situation. Before we proceed, tell me what you know of the First Legion and their disposition of their forces. Well, here's what's gonna happen. They were preparing for war while the refugees in their care were left to go hungry? A reckless, short-sighted plan that risks the welfare of the people they were sworn to protect. Nevertheless, we cannot compel them to accept our aid. If we were to arrive in force with the intent to do so, we would only incite panic. But perhaps they can be persuaded to follow one of their own. Go with Julius back to the station and have him lead the refugees here. Some may be unwilling or unable to leave, but for the time being, I'll take what I can get. Alpha and Alice and the scouts sent to extricate them should already be at the station. I will also have our other comrades in the area lend their support should it be needed. Understood. So away he goes, and we shall follow in. I mean, I know I'm brave for wearing the traditional female version of the Dragoon armor 1.1. But what about this young lady? Yeah, definitely no lack of courage on her part. In the meantime, more side quests have been available, and we will come back for them later. And as we arrive, let's speak with Alice. Have they gone in yet, or are they about to? Rika and Julius. Oh, and even Graha's here. We arrived just before you did, and too late. Too late for what? What's happened? We hate to be the bearer of bad news, Julius. It's Lord Quintus. He took his own life. Sorry, man. After the news about the 10th, he relieved us of our duties. Then, when he was alone, he... No, he wouldn't. Unfortunately, he did. Thancred and the others, assisted by the soldiers, have seen to the remains. Oh, they don't even get to say goodbye to his body? In due course shall the legatus be afforded a proper burial. He released us from our duty. He wanted us to be free. Free to choose our own fates. Without him to guide us, Yeah, obviously, this is very distressing. I have just this moment spoken with Lucia. We are ready to commence the transfer of the refugees here to Camp Broken Glass, should they be willing to accept our aid. Some would rather die. But most of us just want to live. Songs and standards be damned, we just want to live! Well then live. We'll need to speak with refugees. They'll have to decide for themselves if they wish to come with us. If any would prefer to stay, we can have supplies brought over for them. It'll be a hard journey for the others, but we'll see they reach our camp safely. Yeah, we'll have to make sure we can do that. Better hurry on inside. Yeah, and Julius really has nothing to say. He's out of gas. Yeah, all your brash bravado, obviously with the obvious reason for it being that way, is now completely gone. Let's go inside. We'll see who else is lending a hand. Yeah, so there's Benius. What do you have to say for yourself now? It was only ever a dream, wasn't it? To think we could reclaim it, We built it all ourselves. Before this all began, I sent my wife and daughter away to the provinces. If there's a chance I might see them again, I'll take it. So take me. Take me with you, please. And what about you there, Queso? Yeah, what about you, Queso Fundito? Well, got the Aetherite sorted in the end. All it took was a few adjustments and now it works as well as it ever did. From what I can tell, the one in Lettrum is also functioning as normal. That's where you lot are staying, isn't it? Now that most of us are packing up and leaving this place, I reckon there'll be more use for me and my skills over at your camp. Well, if we can use it, then we will. And also now, side quests have been available made as well here in this place as well, here in Tertium. Now we gotta jump aboard the train to speak with Flavius. Yeah, let's get on over here as Oriange looks over more people. Oh, it's you. The one who treated me with such kindness. I heard from the others that you're not from around here. I thought you were one of us. Not that it makes much difference now. Purebloods, migrants, savages. After a while, the words start to lose meaning until all you're left with is anger and fear and hate, and I'm too tired. If you and yours have come to offer aid, I'd be glad to accept. Well, at least we're winning them over. But maybe not by choice. Yeah, it's maybe because of the fact that we have a corpse in the... we had a corpse in the engine room. Alpha Node, we have much to discuss. I agree. Our rescue, the attack on Camp Broken Glass. What we'd hoped to talk about with Quintus. But all that can wait. More urgent matters demand our attention. Are any of the refugees willing to come to our camp? More than you'd imagine. Thank the 12! Thank the 12! You and I should go first and secure the route back to Camp Broken Glass. With all the creatures and tempered skulking about, I expect we'll have our hands full. This should come in handy. Conqueror's Chain, courtesy of our Leminson friends. I'd save it for the tempered, though. Alright. I'll mark a few points that need surveying on your map. Once you've taken care of the riffraff, we'll meet back at our camp. And I'll see you there. Okay, so we gotta go back outside. Alright. Across the train tracks we go. We have an enemy to confront. Let's summon my chocobo. Oh. Yeah. It's just wildlife. Yeah, it's just wildlife. We don't need to worry about this Saiga. So yeah, give it everything you got. Load up. And take it down. Alright, away we go. Now to the west. Okay. Let's go ahead and check this spot out. Hello there. Yeah, but you may be trying to fortify yourself, but it'll do you no good. Because I'm bringing all the pain and suffering you can endure and then some. That. So yeah, now that we've weakened you sufficiently, you're getting subdued. So yeah, we don't need to worry about doing anything else over here. We'll just move on. Yeah, our allies will take care of him. Yeah, careful around everything that you see. Yeah, we'll check out this spot over here. Yeah, hiding around the liminal station. And if we don't have to fight you guys, all the better. Oh, really? Yeah, of course you'd walk this way. You see no threats on the path ahead. Thankfully, he stays far away enough. Go. Yeah, suffice it to say, the story definitely got very real, very fast. And now we're left to deal with the aftermath. Yeah, there's our next shot to fight something. Alright, let's get ready. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna launch this into your head. And we're gonna put a stop to that. Oh, you just got it off. Well, it doesn't matter. It's 2 against 1. You have no chance. Time to tie you up. Okay, so gotta get further down the line. Alright, away we go. So yeah, let's see how Thancred and the crew are doing right now. Yeah, there's Thancred. Ah, there you are. As expected, I ran into a few beasts who went down without much of a fight. The temper proved somewhat troublesome, but those chains should keep them under control until our allies take them into custody. With that taken care of, I'm to gather a few supplies and then return to the station. While I see to that, would you mind apprising Lucia of our progress? As it happens, I have some rather pertinent information from our most recent scouting forays, but I'll save that for later. First things first and all that. Alright. Alright, we are gaining the finish line. Alright, we are back at Camp Broken Glass. Time to have a chat with Miss Lucia. Ah, Rika, I was informed of Quintus's suicide. It must have come as a great shock to his men. Oh, it did. What of the refugees? I was told some were receptive to our proposal, but I would hear your first-hand accounts. Alright then. That so many did not hesitate to accept proves how desperate their situation has become. We'll do our best to make them feel welcome. The troops who participated in the ambush are no exception. They will be afforded the same treatment as any other refugees, perfidy notwithstanding. After all, even if I wanted to make an example of them, there's no one left to learn from it. We will tell our allies that these are soldiers who are acting under the direct orders of their legatus and that following his suicide, they offered a full and unconditional surrender. Perhaps Quintus thought that, had he lived, he would be tried as a war criminal and his men punished with him. Or perhaps by taking his own life, he hoped to absolve them of any culpability. Or perhaps, like too many others, he was a true believer to the end. I would imagine it would be the latter. Who can say? I didn't know the man or his heart. His reasons, noble or otherwise, died with him, and it falls to us to clean up the mess. Yeah, indeed we do. So we'll take our experience 1,202 gil, plus a level 82 pewter helmets. And all of a sudden, wow, lots of quests popping up now in not only Tertium, but also in Broken Glass too. So yeah, there's 8 over there, and I see no less than 9 over here. So yeah, I think I know what we're doing for this evening. As much as I would want to get on with the main story, we gotta make sure all the side content is checked off as well. And so later tonight, we will be sure to do that, and we'll see how much we can accomplish and get off the list. And once we've done all that, then we will return to the main story on Monday. But for now, we will go ahead and bring this afternoon's session of Day 6 to a close here for Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker live here on Twitch. And so I will look forward to seeing you guys back here again later tonight as we see what all needs to be done, both in Camp Broken Glass and in Tertium. And so, thanks everyone for watching, I'll see you later tonight, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.